I'm Lori Gimmelstein, and I'm the Executive Director of the Colorado Parent Advocacy Network. And today we are so honored to present the Rocky Mountain Summit on safeguarding children from gender-affirming care.
So my name is Chloe Cole, and I am a detransitioner and a formerly trans-identified teen. At 13, I was fast-tracked onto the path of medically transitioning, starting with puberty blockers and then testosterone shots, and at 15 years old, I underwent a radical double mastectomy to remove my breasts.
And we sent our daughter off to school. She just turned 12 years old, and she was invited to stay after school for an art club that ended up being a Gender and Sexuality Awareness Club, or GSA, that outside activists had been invited into, and they just did unthinkable things with the kids, like telling her normal pubescent discomfort in her 12-year-old body means she's transgender, and not knowing who she's sexually attracted to means she's queer.
When I realized that the gender-affirming care is actually harming the very trans patients that they're supposedly trying to help, I realized that this consumerist, fake science, gender cult had gone off the rails and wasn't going to be beholden to any evidence or values, and that it wasn't going to stop, and the kids were going to keep getting harmed until other people spoke up and stopped it.
So one of my greatest concerns is having people harmed by ideology, having young people that have been affected by this.
I'm really concerned about what's going on in the schools.
If you're in the public school system and your teachers are of this mindset, it's very possible that they view you as an enemy and that your child needs to be saved from you.
I started seeing that it really was in our schools. You hear all this stuff on the news, like, oh, it's not in our schools in these different ways. But I saw firsthand in my daughter's schools, right here in Colorado.
Really, it's the professional organizations that seem to carry a lot of weight. Really, I would say bully, heavily influence.
I think that this is the time to get involved, because this is really the time to end gender-affirming care on kids in Colorado.
This event was so important, and it was the first event in Colorado to tackle this very controversial subject, where we really need to see the truth, especially with the WPATH Files' recent release showing documented evidence of harm. We're going to be putting together a film of today's production, and it will be available for streaming. Please stay tuned on our social media and on our website at coloradoparents.org so that you can be one of the first to watch it when it goes live.